Ladies and gentlemen, we are, as they say nowadays, we are so back. Um, I'm JJ, co-host Alex over here, and we're ready for another episode of the Football Central podcast. We got some things on the agenda. We got another game, which we know everybody loves games. Um,
Yep.
so yeah, let's get straight into it, talking about the Premier League and the roundup on some games.
All right. Very interesting results. We are not going to talk about the Wolves result because
No, we are going to
that's
talk
kind of
about the Wolves.
stinky.
We are going to talk about the
No, it's
Wolves.
all good.
No, we're not.
We're just doing the last weekend. So, start off with Newcastle versus Manchester City. That was a huge game. Interesting decisions, although we will also get to some interesting decisions later. But O'Reilly played great, had a brace.
They seem to
Nice
always get
little.
goals from their left back. I don't know how.
He was playing midfield this game,
Ah,
but first goal took it really cleanly. I believe he's left-footed, so he had a nice left-footed strike. Pope just couldn't, or whoever they had in it. Yeah, Pope couldn't react quick enough. Lewis Hall, nice outside the box goal. I think it took a deflection off someone, but still a
Chelsea
nice
Dawn,
goal.
by the way. Chelsea Dawn.
Then the what ended up being the winning goal, O'Reilly again. Holland had a nice like chip, or maybe not chip, but just like a decent short cross, and O'Reilly was kind of untouched, like
This
not back post necessarily, but he just headed it across goal.
this game
Uh,
made me realize something that I do want to own
what?
up to. I made a lapse in judgment, as they say.
I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Erling Haaland, I've said before on this podcast, isn't as good as football at football. Like, he's a great striker, but at football he's not the best. And I do want to take it back because Erling Haaland is one of the best footballers, not just strikers and goal scorers. He just doesn't need to do it all. Haaland
Yeah,
is one of the best footballers in the world. And if you can't see that, I think now you're kind of an idiot. Because there's so much he does, even when he's just standing up there. He's the only player that I can think of that resembles a classic number 9 in today's game. And I don't know, I want to apologize to Erling Haaland, even though he will never see this in his
you don't
life.
think Kane? You don't think Kane at all?
I never said he wasn't I never said he was the best. I said he was really good.
No, you said the only one that resembles like the past strikers. I feel like Kane does as well.
Nah, he drops in more. Haaland is that old school
That's
running
yeah, that's
behind
fair.
and keep the center backs glued on you. That's why.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But he can do so much more. Timing those runs is so incredibly difficult. Having the physicality and strength to hold off two center backs by yourself nowadays, it's really difficult. And I just want to give him praise for that.
Yeah, he was solid. I thought he was just kind of like interesting with how he played. His defense was great, as it always is. He had some good moments in link-up play, and then he also had some where he looked kind of like I don't know, just sluggish. But I thought he was really solid. Amazing assist to O'Reilly. Um, Moving on to decisions. So after 2-2-0, or 2-1, sorry. John, oh, gosh, bro, what am I talking about? Dan Burn. I don't know where I got John from. Maybe John
Who's
Stones. We were talking
John
about John
Byrne?
Stones.
Guys,
We were talking about John Stones earlier. Anyway, Dan Burn gets a nice goal and it's ruled offsides. I thought it was really interesting. I'm not saying I necessarily disagree, but it was just kind of interesting to look at it. Um, so Ruben Diaz shoves Dan Burn off sides. Like He's already off to begin with, but he comes back to try to get on sides, and Diaz pushes him back off sides, and then
But is
he
that really
scores.
breaking the rules?
By law, yes. If a player is pushed offsides, then the goal should either stand or be retaken, and it's a foul. And since it was in the box, it'd be a penalty. Anyway, I'm not like with calling consistent with how they call stuff. Sorry, I can't talk. And how consistent it is. I don't mind the call as much as another call, which was Bernardo Silva not being sent off. This was an absolute stinker from the refs. I don't know if they've put out a statement about it, but it was actually atrocious. Dan Burn goes up for a header off of a cross. Bernardo Silva runs at him full speed and just like puts like a shoulder down like he's playing American football and like barges into his chest. Burn falls over, and it's just a foul. It's not a second yellow somehow. He doesn't even look at the ball. I mean, it was awful, but I digress. So City do get the win. They get the points. They really struggled in the second half. Newcastle had a great second half. So that was interesting to see.
Speaking of decisions,
Chelsea Burnley, we're gonna go to next, and we'll get to a different decision later.
there is still a decision in this game that I do want to talk about. First off,
In which?
In this
the
game.
Chelsea or the
this
City?
game, yeah. There's a decision. There was.
Okay.
So first off, I do want to speak about the Wesley Fofana situation. Absolutely disgusting. Like, what are we doing? Especially as a Chelsea fan myself, I'm grossed out.
Oh, look at racist comments, yeah.
First off, I get you guys not appreciating what the player did, like getting sent off. Like, sure, you can not be happy about it. It doesn't mean you have to call him whatever you called him, which I'm not going to say on here. But, I don't know, it just really grosses me out the way that the people look at things nowadays. Like, I don't know why. That is such a big issue for people. Like, it's disgusting, it shouldn't happen, and, yeah, my heart is out to Fofana. Hopefully he doesn't leave, because I really like Fofana. Getting past that, I think that if we were going off consistency of calls, Fofana should not have been sent off. That's all I'm saying. Because earlier in the game, there was a foul on Cole Palmer, which was the exact same foul, no yellow card. And you give that after what happened to Palmer. First off, Palmer, I know refs love giving benefit of the doubt to star players, and no doubt in my mind.
Did Fofana not have a yellow?
He did have a yellow. But what I'm saying is that first challenge on Palmer wasn't a yellow at all. It wasn't. They didn't even stop it for a foul because he got the ball first, and they said it was the follow through. Fofana also got the ball first, but they stop it and give it a second yellow, which I think is, if you're calling consistency, like a terrible call, which I think it should be just a foul.
The issue with Palmer, the Palmer one I have, is you guys said that in the 1-0 Arsenal win in the Carabao Cup, you guys said that was not a foul on Chalobah when he tackled Martinelli in the box, and then on the follow through he lifted his leg up and tripped Martinelli, which by saying the Palmer.
But that's because Martinelli got tripped up by the foot. He didn't get studs first Palmer got studs into his ankle from that follow through, not just a trip up. There's a difference there.
But I saw both of them, but regardless, 1-1 draw. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I don't think, again, I don't want to get off this topic. I don't think Fofana should have been sent.
Yeah. Fair enough. Let's talk about the Sunday games because there's some things we can kind of talk about. If you want to talk about Villa leads, draw. Villa just, it doesn't surprise me too much. I think their run of form was just never gonna be kept up to that standard. So, uh, regardless, we move to Sunday. Fulham get a 3-1 win at the Stadium of Light, which means 2 straight home losses for Sunderland, which is not good for them. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 Premier League games. But that's not what we're going to get to, because we're going to go to the North London Derby. So, starts off with an Eze goal, which I have no idea why Saka was not credited with the assist, but
It's because it was deflected.
we move.
It was deflected
But
off the player before
it did hit his foot, but like the pass direction did not change. It still, they've given assist for that.
I don't think
so
it really.
I think it should be an assist.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think it should be an assist. I just think that the rules say if it touches another player and it gets a deflection, that it's not an assist. I don't think it matters.
I guess.
I don't think it matters whether it changes position. I think that if it's, that's what I think. I don't know. I think he should.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. Anyway, then we have a huge Declan Rice mistake. Very rare from him, obviously, but I'm sure he owned up to it and all that stuff. You kind of have a laugh about it when you win 4-1, but at the time, obviously, it was not ideal. Kolomwani with a nice finish.
He had 2 nice finishes, but we're gonna get to that.
Then we're gonna get to that. Then you go to Victor Gyökeres. What a finish! What a finish that was, outside the box. And we're kind of starting to figure out how to use him, both him and Eze, properly. But especially if there's... Well, he has the most goals he has the most goals in all competitions out of all the new striker signings this year.
But that's what I'm saying. Are you finally ready to use him because he's good, or is it because of Tottenham?
I mean, what does that mean? Like I just said, if you look at how he's been doing recently, it's not just Tottenham that we played. He had a brace against Sunderland. I mean, he's been very good recently, and he has, like I said, he has the same amount of league goals as Ekitike, who everybody has been saying is a great signing, and he has the most goals in all comps out of any new signing striker. So, I mean, he's been fantastic in 2026. He has more goals than Holland in 2026, for Pete's sake. So,
did you just say for Pete's sake? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I did. So then after the Gyökeres goal, Tottenham come down, and very interesting decision, although technically it is the right one. But that brings me back to the stupid consistency issue with the referees in the Premier League, because in the Tottenham-Liverpool game, when Ekitike pushes Romero, that was not given as a foul, even though it was pretty much the same thing. And obviously I don't like Tottenham at all, and I want them to get relegated, but that should not have been a goal given, because it explicitly states in the rule book, if you shove a player with 2 hands, it is a foul. That should have been a foul on Ekitike, and it wasn't. Now, Gabby blocked 100%. It is still a foul, but I don't like that he does that, and he did it against Newcastle, and they didn't give a foul because it wasn't 2 hands. And he needs to stop doing that, because I think he could have won the header. Like, he just does it to try to get a foul, and I just don't like that at all. You're such a physical defender. Just don't, do that. Anyway, then Eze comes down, Saka, gets his shot on target, and then it's saved, obviously, but Eze comes down and finishes it off, and then Gyökeres with a fantastic hold off, and finish for the fourth, and his 10th goal in the Premier League. So congrats on that.
Well,
I think it's his 15th goal in all competitions.
I think there's a bit of an issue with Arsenal right now. And I don't know if you want to talk about it, because,
What do you think it is?
might get in your feels. I just don't think that they're up to it. And it's really surprising me, because this season I thought there's no way.
We just beat our rivals 4-1 at their ground.
Who are 17th. Who haven't won a game this year.
I mean, they're 16th, but we're regardless, it's still an impressive win, because the issue I have with this argument, yes, Tottenham are not good, right? Their fans were dead for the majority of the game, and their team just didn't play with a lot of spirit. That being said, when you have half the Premier League fans saying, oh yeah, Tottenham are going to get a result from this game, Arsenal are going to bottle it, and then we don't, and we get an extremely impressive win. Like, even if you say Tottenham suck, which they do 100%, it's still impressive to dominate your rivals at their ground. Like, if you go out and you play Leeds, right? You want to talk about like this level of team. If you go to Ellen Road and you dominate Leeds, that's an impressive result. But they've lost like two times. They lost 2 times since November. One of them was at home. One of them was away. The only game they lost at home was, it was to us. But they don't lose at home. They don't lose much at home. That's like the same thing.
I have an issue. The problem with that argument is that you guys weren't comfortable. You guys were only comfortable after the non-foul foul.
We still dominated them though.
But that's the problem. You needed something to go your way for you to go, okay, let's go win this. Like, why are we doing it? If you guys don't... See, the problem is that I think that every single Premier League fan base other than Arsenal wants Arsenal to bottle the league. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. If you ask...
I don't think Liverpool do. Or, not Liverpool, United. I think United fans that live in Manchester and aren't like...
I don't know.
From wherever.
There's a big majority of them that will...
Every single United fan that I've seen that has rooted for City to win the league does not live in Manchester, and they don't understand the thing there and the beef there and all that stuff. Every fan that I know that actually lives in Manchester has said they want Arsenal to win the league.
Okay, so I'll give you part of United's fan base. There's a part of United's fan base that wants Arsenal to bottle the league, and basically everyone else wants Arsenal to bottle the league. Could you agree with me on that?
That's fair enough.
I think it's kind of getting to them. Because there's a point where
I don't think it's the fact that Premier League fan bases don't like them.
Let me finish.
That's not true. That's not correct.
They didn't look good.
They did.
You're having your best player give up a ball in your own box to to their striker. That's just not Arsenal. Not the Arsenal I know.
He had a great performance, though, to be fair.
I understand that they looked good after the non-foul call. Or the foul call that was not supposed to be a foul call. I understand that they dominated the rest of the game. But the fact that when they scored, Tottenham just pressed, got the ball back, and scored, 2 or 3 minutes after? That doesn't look good, dude. And then...
It's a derby. Like...
I get it. But after the loss to Wolves, you guys needed a game to really wake you up. This was the game that you needed. All right, let's fucking go out there and push these guys around. And you did that for the second half of the game, but that
Which
first...
is what matters.
I understand that you guys dominated for half the game.
No, I get what you're saying.
But
I get what
teams
you're
that
saying.
are
No,
not
like,
Tottenham
I don't
will
agree.
take advantage of that first half of the game that you did not dominate. Teams like City in the final, which you guys are about to play soon. Teams like Liverpool. Teams like United. Teams... all these teams that are better than Tottenham will take advantage of the fact that you guys don't seem in the right headspace.
We don't play teams that are much better than Tottenham, to be fair. We play City in the Carabao Cup, and
you play us like 2 weeks from now.
Besides that, we play you guys this weekend, but...
Okay. So you don't think that we're going to take advantage of that, of those 45 minutes?
No.
Alright. We'll see. I mean, all I'm saying is I think I see something wrong, and I mean, I like it, but as if I were you, I wouldn't like it.
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. Like, we didn't play perfectly, but again, it's a derby. That's gonna happen.
But the derby thing is not the problem. The problem is that Tottenham suck. And if you guys look bad in the first half against a team that sucked...
We didn't look bad against them at all.
I'm not saying...
We made one mistake, and it
almost turned
into
2. That could have turned into 3. That could have turned into 4. We don't know because that foul call woke you guys up in that game. I don't know if that's your mentality for the whole game because it didn't look like it. It didn't look like Declan Rice was really focused when he lost the ball in the box to Randall Colomwani, which let them tie the game 3 minutes after they scored.
First of all, it wasn't in the box. Second of all, it wasn't like I get all the arguments about like, oh, he's not in the right headspace, but he just tried to do a dribble move and it didn't work.
Okay, but usually Declan Rice makes that dribble move, and usually he gets out of it, and usually you guys score a goal.
He doesn't. It wasn't the right decision to try to take 2 people on there, and it's fine. But I get what you're saying. This is like your whole mentality of like, oh yeah, we're bottlers, so Declan Rice made a mistake because
I'm saying that I think your team...
Oh my god, I don't fucking care.
So we're moving on to big game predictions for next week, which we don't really have many. I'd say we should probably just do 2 because there's not really too many big games. I would just say Arsenal, Chelsea, and before that, Man City, Leeds. So
how is that a big game?
This is City Leeds because it's a title race and they're going to Ellen Road, who, again, like I said, they've
City
lost.
are winning like 3-4-0, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I get they're good at Ellen Road, but City's City, dude, and they're on a tear. I don't know what to tell you.
I get that, but again, Leeds, and not just at Ellen Road, Leeds since November have lost 2 games.
Okay.
One of them was against Newcastle at St. James Park, which was like the 3-4, and Newcastle got 2 goals in extra time. I'm not saying that City won't win this, but it is not going to be domination, I promise you. They've been dominated once in that period.
I'm saying City are going to win this, and it's going to be domination.
Okay, I don't think so at all. I think it'll be 1-1 or 2-1. So I'm gonna say 1-1. That's my prediction.
Alright. I don't disagree with the fact that it could be close. I just don't think it's gonna be close.
Chelsea Arsenal. This I think should be fairly routine for us, which isn't disrespect to Chelsea. I think if Chelsea were fully fit, it would be more of an issue. But I have no idea who you guys are going to play at left back. So Saka's going to tear to shreds whoever you play. If it's like Hato, like shiver me timbers.
Really good, actually. He's been incredible.
Oh. You say every player in your team is incredible, and then you guys somehow lose all the time and draw all the time. So I don't really care.
You guys draw to Wolves. I don't want to hear it. You guys drew to Wolves. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, we're first in the league though for a reason, and you guys are fifth.
Yeah, but we won both
maybe even
games
lower.
against Wolves. Comfortably.
Oh, you beat Wolves twice. Well,
You didn't!
You have 45 points, and we have 61. So, congrats.
And you guys are gonna bottle the league. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We're
Oh,
winning this
yes,
game
bro.
2-1.
We're winning this game 2-1.
Yes,
I think we're winning this game 2-1. João Pedro has been the best striker
So,
for the last few weeks, and I think he's gonna show why he's the best striker in the league.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. But
Other than Haaland.
Chelsea in the past 5 years have scored 1 goal at the Emirates,
Mhm.
and it was scored by an Arsenal player in Noni Madueke. So
Okay.
I think Chelsea maybe get 1. I don't think they get to.
Every
I
game
don't
this season.
even know if they get 1.
Every
so.
game this season has been close. Every single game. We drew when Chelsea were at 10 men.
Yeah.
You beat us by 1 goal twice in the Carabao Cup. And now we're coming at you when you guys are in shaky form and we have one of the most on-form strikers.
Shiver me timbers. I'm going to say 2-0. Routine 2-0.
I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea.
So, moving on, 2-1 Chelsea?
Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so let's go into Champions League. Gonna quickly go over the ones last week because I more want to get into this week. Dortmund Atalanta, fairly routine because we were talking about last week. Dortmund Atalanta, fairly routine win for Dortmund 2-0 in front of the home fans. Great home support, obviously, for Dortmund.
The yellow wall. Obviously.
The yellow wall, yeah. Madrid. Interesting game, man. Interesting game.
There's some things to talk about that I don't know.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, he was rightfully suspended for the game, so that's what I'll say. Monaco with a 2-0 lead, obviously bottled it. Got a red card as well. That was pretty crazy. And then Juve, yikes.
Yeah.
But moving on to this week. Yesterday, you had Bodo beating Inter at the San Siro. That was pretty shocking. I mean, I said Bodo will advance, but I thought it would be like a 2-1 Inter and they get close. But
all these games had such
disgusting
high aggregate.
performance.
I was thinking that these games would have low aggregate, like at least
besides
some of them.
Olympiacos Leverkusen was.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that every game would, at least if there was a few games that would have some low aggregate, but there's only one really.
Yeah. Karabakh Newcastle was just, whatever it was. Atletico Club Brugge, impressive, honestly, from them to make it this far. They lost to Bipolar FC in Atleti, but Sorloth with the hat trick, so good for him. And we move to today. At the time of recording, it is 1 p.m. Pacific time, so about 9 p.m. in England. I think that would be 10 p.m. in Germany. So, however you vary those times, that's what time it is right now. So let's just talk about Atalanta and then address the current game. So, Atalanta, massive comeback from them. They got
Big win.
They got 3 straight goals. Obviously, take the lead. Adeyemi comes on off the bench, and he scores the equalizer in the 75th minute, which he's definitely a great player, so props to him. But Dortmund really just threw it away, and then they got back into it with that. And in the 98th minute, Atalanta win it with a penalty. Obviously, the penalty game before the 98th minute, but or I should say 90th minute with 8 minutes of stoppage time because it wasn't extra time. But I believe it was 2 reds for
Ben Savani on the field
for
and then
Dortmund.
Schlotterbeck off the field.
Yeah. So that was very interesting. But Dortmund choke in Italy, and Italy actually do end up winning a game. Juve Gala. This was absolute slaughter fest in
The first.
Turkey, but Juve got a pen. Locatelli scored. It's now halftime. They're not going to win. They're still down 2 goals. I'm quite sure Gala will advance here. Embarrassing for Juve, to be honest. PSG Monaco. So as we know, Dembele was injured in that first leg and came off, and Doué came on and played way better than Dembele was playing, to be fair. But no Dembele, and obviously they haven't had what's his face Fabian Ruiz for quite a while, so they've been playing Neves, I think is how you say it. Zubimendi, bro. I'm actually such a bot. They've been playing Neves, Vitinha, and Zaire Emery in that midfield 3. But it's been really interesting. They have Safanov as well in goal, which is interesting. I don't know what the plan is there, but regardless, Akliush, the Bayer Leverkusen product, I believe.
He's from oh my, where is he from? He's not from Bayer. He's not from Leverkusen. Where's he from?
Oh,
He's
I was thinking of.
He's a Monaco kid. Yeah.
I was thinking of the Moroccan guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's his name? His name is. Oh my goodness, I can't remember his name. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I can't remember it either. But regardless, he ties it in the 45th minute, and I was expecting a 3-1 PSG thrashing, but time will tell. Madrid, Benfica, 2 earlier goals. Silva ties it in the 14th minute. Rafa Silva, but Chouameni.
Ben Seguir, that's his name. Ben Seguir.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. And then Chouameni ties it, or he ties the game, but
takes the lead.
Gives Madrid the advantage in the tie. Rather. So very interesting to see. That is 2-1 Madrid on aggregate. PSG Monaco is 3-3. Juve Gala is 3-5 Gala. And, of course, Atalanta with a 4-3 win. Those are going to be really, really interesting to watch unfold. My original predictions, I said Juve would win 2-1 against Gala. I said PSG would win 3-1 against Monaco. I said Madrid would win 2-0 against Benfica. And I said Atalanta would win 2-1 beat Dortmund. Actually, I said Juve. Yeah, no, I think I said 2-1. So we shall see how those predictions go. But very interesting to say the least. But we don't have time to get into the end of those games, which means it is time for our game, which today we are doing a draft. Let me show you guys the rules. So, basically you get a random team, and you have to build your 11 based on today's challenge is the smallest 11. So we have to get the shortest players. We get Newcastle to begin. These The positions are very lenient. Like I'm sure you could put Tonali in your back four if you wanted to, but I prefer not to. What are we thinking here? Maybe Lewis Miley? That was my first thought.
I was thinking Lewis Hall at left back. I'm pretty sure he's pretty small.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of small midfielders. I don't know if there's not a lot
Yeah,
of
that's fair. That's fair. I'll go Lewis Hall here. 179 centimeters. That's not too bad. I don't think.
Can we get Insigne? Does he still play? Does Insigne still play?
I have no idea. I'm trying to think though.
Oh, but it's Big Five leagues, isn't it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. What about like? I don't know how tall Udagi is. Do you know?
He's pretty tall.
Okay.
He's not short
Okay.
for sure. I'm trying to think.
Got it. Italy is such a bad pull here. I feel like they have a lot of tall people.
You could try like
Retegui? How tall is Retegui?
I don't know. You could try like Eduardo Bove from Roma, I think, or Fiorentina in midfield.
Who is it?
Bove, Bove. He's not there.
Doesn't show. I think we go Retegui. He's Ret. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh, it's top 5 leagues. I'm so silly. He's playing in Saudi.
I don't know many small Italians. I'm trying to think. Try like Di Lorenzo. He's not the tallest.
Where is he?
He's a right.
Where should I put him?
He's a right back. I don't think he's.
I mean, I'm trying. Do you think I should put him at like mid or no?
No, we can find smaller.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. 183, I think is pretty good.
Lazio.
Lazio.
Who even plays for Lazio nowadays?
Nuno Tavares, maybe. I don't know how tall he is. You think that's a good?
Probably not.
No.
But I mean, you could try. I really don't know that many Napoli players.
Yeah, we take that. You mean Lazio?
Yeah,
England.
sorry.
Okay.
England.
Lewis Miley. I feel like Lewis Miley in midfield, like, or like Max Dowman if they have him.
Foden's pretty short.
Gotta be short. I feel like we have to go. Okay, he's maybe not the best goal, but I mean he's like 15, bro. So I had to try it.
Yeah.
France.
I mean, Dembele's not the tallest.
Oh wait, how tall is Conte? He's super short, right?
Yeah, but he's in Saudi. Or sorry, he's in Turkey.
Oh right. That's true. France. I mean, we gotta get the forwards at some point. So I'm
you
trying
think
to
Ben Yedder? You could try Ben Yedder if he still plays.
What about like Barcola? Like I feel like he would be good for forward.
Try Ben Yedder. I know Ben Yedder's short.
For midfield?
No, for
or
attacker.
Where is he
attacker.
I don't know how to spell that.
Ben space YE. No, okay. Yeah, you could try Barcola. Barcola could. Good word.
We take. Okay, Scotland. McTominay's pretty tall, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I low-key do not know too many Scottish dons, which is not great because I'm Scottish. Oh, that's a good pull. I think we could maybe fit him in, like, bro.
Tierney.
How do you?
Tierney.
No. Oh, right, because he's playing at Porto. Or no, he's not playing at Porto. He's playing at Celtic, rather. Right. I think. So he's not top 5 leagues. Porto is PBR.
Fuck is Scottish.
I don't want to put McTominay because I know he's kind of tall. So, but I just don't know that many Scottish players.
I mean, there's Robertson.
Yeah, I mean we could put Robertson in like defense probably. Oh, that's good. He's shorter than Hall. That's a great pull. Madrid, maybe Goulet.
Yeah.
I feel like Goulet's probably their shortest.
Yeah.
And put him like up top.
Carvajal's pretty short. Carvajal is pretty short. Put him in defense.
I don't think he's shorter. Yeah, that's a great pull.
Inter. Anyone but Marcus Thuram.
Internazionale. I mean, it just depends. I don't know how tall their player, like how tall is Chananoglu or like. You know what I mean?
Barella's not a bad shout. Chananoglu's not a bad shout.
Barella's like 6'2", no?
I don't know. Chananoglu's not a bad shout, though. DeMarco, you could put him on.
I was gonna say DeMarco, maybe. I think that's probably the move. Yeah. Oh, that's a great one. I did not think he was that short.
Gavi?
Spania. Maybe. Let's go for it. Yes, great pull. Okay, Arsenal. Let's go with like Ranieri, maybe. Ah, right, because he's on loan, and they don't count that somehow.
I mean, Madueke's not the tallest.
I don't want to go with Madueke. Let me think.
How tall is Raya? Because we need a goalie.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Raya's short for a goalie. He's like 6 foot, so that's a good pull. Premier League. Lewis Miley. He is taller than I thought. Okay. I think that's probably pretty good. But let's do one more. We're only doing 2 today, so I apologize. I did not see.
Youngest. It's youngest.
Youngest. Okay. Tottenham's good for this.
Bergvall?
They have a lot of different. Bergvall. I think Archie Gray is younger, no?
I think Bergvall's like 19, 18. I think they're about the same. You could try Archie Gray.
Okay, not too bad. France.
Ethan Mbappe. Ethan Mbappe. On the
Where
wing.
does he play? Striker?
No. On the.
Ooh, that's a good pull. Okay. Diamond for sure. Oh, he's 16 now? Dang. Monaco.
I mean, all I can think of is Aklush.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, just talking about 24 is not too bad.
He's 24?
Wait, bro, I was gonna say what Balogun is. Okay.
Balogun's older. Bilbao, I cannot think.
Nico Williams, maybe.
I mean, you could just put him there. I don't know how old he is. He might be like 22, 23. 24.
23. That's not too bad.
Netherlands. Hato.
That's a good shout. España.
Yamal.
I mean, we could go Yamal. Trying to think, is there younger? Probably not. Yeah, good.
Chelsea.
You
might putting
Esteval, right? Esteval.
Try Jesse Derry.
Where?
On the wings.
How do you spell it?
Derry. No. Okay, he's not there. Yeah, I guess that's Esteval.
We take Portugal.
Mora.
Portugal.
Rodrigo Mora. Oh no, he plays at Porto.
Right. What about their goalie? How old is he? Is he older?
He also plays in Portugal, dude. We can't use Portuguese.
Oh right, yeah. I'm silly. Okay, well let me think of like Portuguese. Like Neto's probably like 24.
Yeah.
I don't want to do Neto. Portuguese. Leao's gonna be too old.
You know, João Felix is probably not that old. So.
I was gonna João Neves.
Oh yeah.
And I would rather put him in defense because he can play right back, which means he can go in defense. Old Madrid.
Mastantuono.
Yeah, sure. He's only 18. I did not know that. Okay, Prem goalkeeper.
Verbruggen.
Is he the youngest?
He is the youngest.
Bears. That's a good run, I think. 218.
I think it's pretty good.
Fair.
I think we could have done better on the Monaco, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the
I
French
did
one,
wanna-
but
Oh god.
oh, 1. Yeah, he's 25, bro.
So he's 25. Okay. Or no, he's 24. So they're the same age because he hasn't had his birthday yet. But
Okay.
that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I would say we did better in the games today than we have in the previous ones. If you guys had any Monaco shouts, then let us know.
Down below.
But besides that, I think one thing I will say before we go, Kelly just got a red card for Juve.
I did see
So
that.
that
I saw that he had a
pretty
yellow.
much
Yeah,
ended their.
Yeah, they're cooked.
That has pretty much ended their chances
They're so
of.
cooked.
Well, it was a second yellow rather, but that has pretty much ended their chances of coming back in this tie. They still have 2 goals to go.
Hey, anything's
Dallas
possible.
currently have possession, so yeah, that's true. But that will be all for the pod today. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends.
And your grandma and
Comment.
your grandpa.
Please comment. Yep, do that. Comment whatever you want to see. I mean, we are really down for whatever.
Don't say we're down for
So
whatever. Monaco just got a red.
Monaco. No, that's not ideal.
2 back-to-back
Who was it?
yellows.
Koulibaly?
Koulibaly.
Okay, fair enough.
Yellow in the 58th,
He's young,
55th, and red in the 58th.
Now they're probably gonna try to like chill, and that's 2 reds in both ties, or 1 red in both ties.
He actually got the assist on the Aklush goal.
Yeah, I saw that. Regardless, make sure to comment. We are down for whatever
Again, don't
you
say we're
guys
down
want
for whatever.
within reason. So, like, if you tell us to do parkour or something stupid, we're not gonna do that. No disrespect to parkour. I meant like
Don't tell me to take off
jump
my
into
pants.
building to building. Yeah, don't do that. Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate the support. If you've watched this far, then you are a goat. Even if you don't like, subscribe, comment, still appreciate it. So much love and peace.